Have you been contacted by the Fury camp yet?
Yeah, I had a chat last night with George Warren from Queensbury. I mean, look, I think I'd love to get really excited about this because I think it's the fight that I get stopped on the street for more than any fight that could ever be made. So, and it's a fight that AJ's wanted for a long time. Don't forget, we signed for this fight last year before the court arbitration forced the Deontay Wilder fight for Tyson Fury. So it's an interesting one because last week he retired. Then he'd only come back to fight Usyk. Then he made an offer to Derek Chisora. Then he wanted $500 million. Then he'd retired again. Then he's fighting Usyk in December. Now he's fighting AJ. So the message is quite clear from AJ. Look, we don't want to get involved in a backwards and forwards. We want the fight. You know, it's the fight that he's wanted for a long time. We had plans after the Usyk defeat to come back in December and then go again in March, get active, get the rhythm going again, and then try and fight for the world heavyweight title. But I know, having spoken to AJ, as you saw from his message, if that fight is there and they're serious, which, you know, I have my doubts, but listen, let's for the good of trying to make it happen, let's believe Tyson Fury. And I said to George Warren last night, get the details over to us, get the offer over to us. I will take it to AJ. He's ready to go. You know, like I said, we didn't expect this opportunity, but it's a great opportunity to fight for the world title and the biggest fight in boxing. And we will definitely look at it. For me, and the cynic in me of boxing, this smells of, oh, we couldn't agree the AJ deal, so I'm fighting this bloke you've never heard of instead, but no one else was available. I tried to make the AJ fight, etc., etc. But like I said, let's take the cynic away and let's see what we get back from the Fury camp, because we're ready to discuss it and we're ready to look at that fight for sure.
Listen, Eddie, yeah? When a man throws you a bone, he don't want to know if it tastes good or not. Yeah, a true Brit-top line right there. Yeah? This guy's sitting there pontificating, you know, they might not want to do this. Listen, if Fury's playing with you, he playing with you. That's what bosses do to bitches. Big facts. I'm sorry, yeah? Team AJ is just a big pack of bitches at this point. You're nobodies. No belts. No clout. No respect. You got nothing left. You want some Ian Beale thing. Nothing left. And the way, you know, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. When Team AJ were on top, yeah, or when they had belts and they had some real relevance in the sport of boxing, these comments from Hearn made sense. Oh, Fury's playing games, Fury doesn't want it. But at this point, when you got nothing, all you can do is zip it, grab your ankles, and take whatever Fury's giving. Simple as that. I don't know what Team AJ think they doing, and to be honest, they know what they know they haven't got no power in this. That's why, because guess what? If they had some power, they could say, we're going on our own way. But you heard Eddie Hearn. Oh yeah, AJ, can't wait for this opportunity. We're grateful for the opportunity. Yeah? Eddie Hearn knows this. Eddie Hearn's love coin. And he can't wait to cash AJ out some more. I told you, man. Eddie Hearn and AJ's plan was to go around the world selling his backside to the highest bidder. What's that? The Chinese dons have got some coin for me. Come have a go on me. Yeah? AJ was going to be a top breed mare, female horse, and he was going to take them all around the world to all the different bucks. Yeah? AJ was going to breed some nice, cute Chinese baby bucks. Yeah? Zhang was going to have a quick go on AJ and breed some Chinese things. The next Don, the European cat, Hergovich, going to have a quick go on AJ as well. Who else you got in the USA? What's that Don's name? The one that Fury trains with. Forgot his name now. Is it not Jared? Jared Anderson. Yeah? Jared Anderson going to, you know what I'm saying? 100% breed AJ up. Yeah? AJ is a big tick booty mare right now. And Eddie Hearn going to whore him out all across the world for the most coin. It just so happens that the biggest buck of all, Tyson Fury, has come knocking. Yeah, Tyson Fury fixing to breed some beautiful mixed race British babies right now. Yeah, AJ's, call me a liar, listen, what we know for a fact is, AJ ain't no bull, is he? AJ ain't no buck. AJ a bitch. Simple as that. Yeah, and Fury, what the bulls do to bitches, they breed them. Simple as that. Yeah, you ain't got no say in this. If Fury wants to play with you a little bit and then sack you off and go and fight Chisora, that's what it'll do. And rightfully so. And you've got no one to blame but yourself. Because you had 12 rounds to do something about it. And the reason I'm going so hard here is because I believe AJ could have won the fight. This isn't a case of like, no one's gonna bash a man who give their all and just couldn't cut it. That's life. What we are gonna bash is a man who turn up, go through the motions again, and then throws his toys out the pram. People like AJ have been so naturally gifted that they can just... AJ's whole life, yeah, he just rock up and win. London Olympics, he rock up and win. He's been used to rocking up, doing the average, doing below average, and winning. So all of a sudden, when he turns up against Usyk and doing an average performance wasn't enough, well, in my opinion, it was below average. For a heavyweight power puncher, AJ performed below average. So to turn up and perform below average and then be confused about why you didn't win is wild. But anyway, end of the day, I'm not even sure what to say here. Yeah, the whole Team AJ for the most of the years have kind of looked down on Team Fury, and I get it to some extent. For a lot of the time there is a lot of game playing, but my point is now you ain't in a position to be casting opinions about who doing what right now. You're at the bottom of the barrel, yeah. And I respect Team AJ a lot more as well if they were casting these opinions of, oh, Fury's playing games and I'm not really sure. Why don't you do that, yeah, from a position of power? I.e., you know what, Fury, we're going on our own direction. We're not playing your games. We'll see you later. Do you understand what I'm saying now? But what's the point? What's the point saying that you're happy to haul yourself out to Fury, but then you've always got to put your 2 pennies in as well? Pick a lane. And that's been part of my problem with Team AJ for a long time now. Pick your lane. I've been saying for a long time, AJ should have sacked the belts off. Instead, they sucked the belts off until they lost them, and now all of a sudden, oh well, we didn't really like the belts, and what? Same thing here. Oh, Fury, we're not really sure if he really wants it, but yeah, Fury, if you want to have a go on us, we'll take the money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to having backbone? If you don't want to play games with Fury, don't play games with Fury. Don't. Oh yeah, well actually, Fury, if you want to play with us and pay us some money, we're happy to do that. But, you know what I mean? It's just odd to me. It's really weird. And that's the problem with Eddie. Eddie loves money more than anything. And whilst Eddie's pride may feel as if, you know what, we don't really want to deal with Fury, he can't help himself because of the coins there. Do you get what I'm saying? Because in my mind, if I want to enter a business transaction with someone, why would you, at the same time, start saying, oh yeah, they're playing games, and that's not how you build a good business transaction. Oh, he's playing games, and oh, Eddie Hearn at the start of the interview listed out all the things that Fury's been doing. Oh, he retired, he did this, he did that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's contradiction. Fair enough, yeah. I'd have been all for it if Eddie Hearn was airing out how goofy Fury's actions have been. And then he said, listen, like for example, Eddie Hearn could have popped on there and said, listen, Fury, you're a goober. Yeah? You say this, that, you say 500 million, then you say you're retired, you're a clown. And we ain't dealing with no clowns. I'll see you later, we're doing our thing. Yeah, we're building back up, and then we're going to come take your belts. We don't need no handout. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd have respected that. I'd have said, boom, listen, man, they've clearly got their vision planned out, and they're refusing to enter nothing weird. Instead, you didn't do that. You give us all the armour. Oh, Fury's playing games. How can you slag someone off and then say, oh yeah, well, Fury, throw me some coin? It's just weird to me, man. These guys are weird. These beta guys are weird. Eddie Hearn, a beta. Mr. Silver Spoon, beta, weirdo, in my opinion. You don't slag someone off who is going to be signing your checks, bottom line. Team Fury are going to be the one paying your money. Anyway, I mean, I did a video a few hours ago saying that part of me hopes Team Fury mugged this guy off. And that remains, to be quite honest with you. I'm happy for AJ to get... I see both sides. Part of me wants AJ not to get the fight because he don't deserve it. The other part of me wants to fight because it means I get to see AJ knock Spark out. I hope Fury does a McLennan job on the clown, the big bodybuilder, big useless bodybuilder. Honestly, I'll be happy to see that. I really would. Can't stand the guy. He pissed me off. Yeah, he raised my number one. He raised my money. He still ain't some. Well, listen. Where is my money? You big bodybuilder. Yeah, blew my big $1,500. That's what you want to get. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I be pay money back 100%. That's what he wants to worry about. You big useless bodybuilder. Yeah, I told you before. You best cash out of me that coin ASAP. Ain't playing no games no. Ain't playing with this bodybuilder no more. And this clown here, Eddie Hearn, just murmuring on.
Times, however, later in the following year. But
yeah, I think, but at the same time, Ali, it's easy to come back and say, oh, you know, we want to go in November. And it's like, well, hang on, AJ's just had a couple of weeks off. Like, what's wrong with December? No, it has to be November. Oh, and here's the deal. And they lowball you on the deal. And, you know, Fury's outstanding at getting the public to believe absolute nonsense. Like, I mean, I think, you know, it worries me actually what people do believe. You know, if you look at the timeline over the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's unbelievably bizarre. Yet people still just take it.
Here we go. More slagging off from Eddie Hearn. Pick your lane. Yeah? If you want to be in the slag Fury off lane, fine. Stay in that lane. And the whole thing as well about, oh, well, Fury wants November and we want December. Told you earlier. Eddie, you have no say in this. Yeah? Tyson Fury is the bull. All you have is a horse, a mare, a female horse. That's all you have. Yeah? All you have is a big, strong female horse that bulls want to breed with. Yeah? Zhang, told you before, Zhang, the Chinese Don, he want to have a quick go on AJ. That's all you have. At this point, Eddie Hearn is just working out who he wants, which bulls are going to breed AJ. They're all having a go on him. That's the facts. This is a big question of who wants to have a go, who wants to pay for the right to have a go on AJ. That's it. Because we know AJ ain't fighting back, is he? Where's he fighting? He ain't no bull. Bulls don't get bred. AJ spent the last God knows how long with people having a go on him. Ruiz, Mr. Blobby, had 2 goes on him. How are you going to let Mr. Blobby have a go on you? I don't get that. Who doing that? What self-priding buff dude is going to allow Mr. Blobby to have a go on them? The answer to that is no one. Yeah? Who's going to allow a 6 foot, 200 pound soaking wet middleweight to have a go on them twice? No one, apart from AJ. Yeah? AJ is the female horse. Simple as that. And that's all it'll ever be at this point. Yeah? Next better yet, the Fraudly Harrison. The Fraudly Harrison looking ass female horse. And all the different bucks right now are licking their chops to have a go on him quick. And that's what I believe Tyson Fury is doing now. Tyson Fury is clocked on. Damn. I need to get AJ before literally everyone's had a go on him. It's quite smart actually, to be fair with you. I get it. Initially I couldn't understand. What's he going? I get it now. Fury's thinking, shit, this guy AJ is useless. Yeah? AJ versus Dillian White is a 50-50 fight, yeah? And if Dillian White beats AJ, which is 50-50, how can Fury can't? I'm sorry, yeah. After what Fury did to Dillian White, yeah, there will be no way the public, or there'll be no way Fury will be able to fight AJ after he's lost to Dillian White, after he's lost to Zhang, after he's lost to Hrgovic. You understand? Who gonna what? So Fury's made a quick play here. He's clocked on. Damn. Yeah, he coming off a double loss, but he's still got a little piece of relevance. Let me take that little bit of clout. Yeah? Let me make the most of AJ's relatively fresh womb. Yes, AJ's just been bred twice by Usyk, but it's better to be the third one in. Fury's looking for sloppy thirds rather than sloppy 6th or 7ths. Yeah? Because that's the way it's fixed and setting up to be right now. I guarantee you 3 years from now, half the heavyweight world will have had a go on AJ. Simple as that. Smash the like button, subscribe, and your boy will be back, no doubt.